we'd see little groups of houses there, little group here, little group here. Not one, like you would in New York. And each one of them had a name. Like I said, I hadn't been there about here my area to get it out. I'd only been there a couple of weeks before they made me a squad leader. Some of those guys had been there a year. I had to kind of win them over with kindness
Yeah.
because they knew more about it than I did. But it was because I learned how to read and write, and some of them didn't.
Right.
So they made you in charge, huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I told you about that guy that go to every place, every room in the barracks, learned how to write,
Yes.
letter home.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, he'd go ask, go tell him,
Maybe.
tell him.
What did I tell you?
Oh.
Called him Mayberry because he had a big nose, and he was the best natured guy, but he wasn't the most handsome.
Yeah.
But he was the one that couldn't write. And in Germany, we all had a little room, not much bigger. I like that.
Yeah.
Maybe not that big. We had a room for 2 bunks, a stove,
Right.
hardwood floor. And around the stove, they had a tuba floor like this, with rocks about that big, called cobble rock.
Yeah.
We would have to take those rocks out and wash them every so often if we're in the winter. And I was happened to be there this summer, so I didn't have to do it too often. And then we would use a steel wool pad, put it on the floor, and with our boots, we would shuffle back and forth till that floor just shined. Then we'd wax it.
Oh.
And then down the hole, we'd do it, down the hall. And in America, we just had a stud wall with a sheeting on the outside. On the inside, no insulation, no wallboard, no nothing, just a stud wall.
Yeah.
And Hitler's walls were plaster. Brick on the outside, or stone, whichever it was, plastered on the inside.
Yeah, quite nicer.
Oh, yeah. What was I was going to tell him?
Well, Mayberry.
Oh, yeah. Well, he would come to my room, talk to me, visit. Then he'd say, Lloyd, how do you spell some simple word? And I'd tell him, he'd say, okay, thanks. Oh, he'd go back to his room and write that word down. And then a few minutes later, I'd be going down the hall, and then maybe it would be with another guy. So I'd ask the guy that was with me, hey, maybe it was just in our room. And then he went in his room, now he's down here. He says, don't you know? I said, no. He's writing a letter home, but he has to go ask everybody how to spell a word.
Oh, that's sad.
He says it'll take him 2 weeks to get enough information to write his folks. Some words he knew how.
He's too proud
Yeah,
to ask someone to sit down and help him write the whole letter, so
yeah.
he just asked for a word at a time.
And he was just the nicest guy you'll ever meet.